Hi, welcome to Party Food Hero. I'm Aaron. Today we're going to be making an amazing Korean dish. One of my favorites. It's right up there with the beef bulgogi. It is actually spicy pork bulgogi. It's a little spicy, a little sweet, so easy to make, delicious. You're going to love it. Let's go check it out. All right, for this recipe, you're gonna need some garlic, fresh ginger, brown sugar, onion powder, pepper, soy sauce, gochujang paste, and corn syrup. The gochujang paste you can find at most grocery stores. It should be in the Asian aisle of any grocery store. If not, you can get it on Amazon. And I'll leave a link in the description where exactly where you can get it on Amazon. And not pictured, you will need 2 pounds of thinly sliced pork shoulder. So what you're going to do is you're going to separate the thinly sliced pork shoulder and put it into a bowl. And this is where you're going to do the marinating in. The reason you want to separate this is so that marinade can penetrate into all of the pork. And this is almost more, it's not like a thin marinade. This is almost like a paste marinade. So don't be kind of freaked out when you're making this. And it's not thin. It's more of a paste than it is a marinade, but it is amazing. And you can do this marinade 2 different ways. You can do it all where you just put it into this bowl like I'm going to do here, or you can make the marinade / paste in a separate bowl, mix it up really good, and then put it in. It just kind of depends on how you want to do it. Either way, you're going to be kind of massaging this paste into the pork anyways. So, you know, this helps keep a bowl clean doing it the way I'm doing it here, but I've actually done it both ways. So just however you want to do it. Okay. So the first thing I put in, I think that was the soy sauce. Then I put in the brown sugar. Now I'm putting in some of the corn syrup. And this is just, I can't tell you just how delicious this spicy pork really is. It's not super spicy. It's the perfect amount of spice. You really got to make this. And then next you're going to put in your ginger. I think that's what that was. Use fresh ginger. Makes a giant difference. Then you're going to put in your gochujang. Am I saying that right, Kirk? Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Gochujang. I think that's right. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. And again, not hard to find. I was able to find it at my grocery store. But I realized it can be kind of a tricky thing to find, but I went on Amazon just to see if you get it there. You can. And like I said, I'll leave a link in the description, exactly the exact kind that you need. And next you're going to put in some of your onion powder. And then you are going to put in some freshly cracked pepper. I try as much as I can to use freshly cracked pepper because it really does make a pretty big difference when you're making recipes, especially marinades. It makes a pretty big difference. But if it's something where you have to use like a cup of pepper, I think unless you have like a pepper grinder, like one of those electric ones, that would take forever to grind a cup of pepper yourself. So that's what we have going on here. And just as a heads up, I put the ginger and the garlic in the same bowl together. So that is in there. I didn't forget to put it in. So don't forget to put in the garlic too. And now you're going to get in there and massage it all together. This process is a lot easier if you've already separated it. If you don't separate it and you put all this in there, it becomes a lot more of a hassle. It still is a little bit of work to do, but it's a lot easier if you previously have separated it. And then you just get into every little nook and cranny. And as you can tell, this is more of a paste than a super liquidy marinade, but it's what you need to make amazing spicy pork bulgogi. And when you're done massaging it all in, it'll look like that. Now what you're going to do is you're going to grab your saran wrap, cling wrap, whatever you want to use, and you're going to cover this. And then you are going to put this in the refrigerator overnight. You can do it less time. I'm telling you, just do it overnight. Let all those delicious flavors penetrate that pork, and you will be rewarded with a flavor that is scrumtrelescent. All right, so on medium-high heat, you're going to add in some olive oil, and then you're going to add in your meat. When you're cooking this spicy pork, the pork's cut super thin, so it's going to cook fast. So what you want to do is you want to throw it in there, cook it quickly, but you want to get a nice kind of crisp exterior, not burnt, but you want to like caramelize the sugars that are in that paste and just get a nice browning on each side. And it just, when you're done, it comes out to be just this amazing texture and flavor. So that's the best way to do it. And then make sure when you're adding it to a pan, don't overcrowd it. Don't put all of the pork in. Depending on how big your pan is, I usually do about half. And what you're looking for is to get a nice caramelized exterior on this pork. So you leave it for a couple of minutes on each side, kind of flip it, check it periodically, and you are going to be so happy with the result. And this is just a great shot of it, just nice bubbling deliciousness. I'm going to give you this really weird shot next of going in. So you can see those kind of crispy edges, those caramelized edges. Oh my gosh. Those are just, that texture with the pork and the marinade is amazing. Other pro tip, clean that pan as soon as you can. Do not let that stuff stick onto there. Clean it. It's so much easier to clean it when it's warm, the pan. So yeah, that's a pro tip. But here comes my favorite part. Extreme close up. All right, now for my favorite part of the video. I get to eat the food. So I know this is really good because I made this yesterday. So the good news about that is I reheated it and it's gonna be delicious as well. So this reheats really, really good. I have it with the fried rice, which just, it's so good together. It's, oh, you gotta do it. It's so good. But anyways, okay, let's try and make sure I wasn't lying to you. Let's give it a little taste. Oh my God. Okay. This is a really tough one for me because it's a close race for my favorite Korean dish. If it's the beef bulgogi or the spicy pork bulgogi, I kind of lean towards the spicy pork. My wife loves the beef bulgogi, which is also absolutely delicious. But there's just something about this. Like when you first bite into it, you get that little bit of the sweetness and the savoriness from the pork. And then you get the spicy kind of aroma that comes up. It's not strong. It's not overpowering. It doesn't kill your taste buds. It's like the perfect amount of spiciness. It's just such a good flavor. You add that flavor of the spicy pork with this fried rice, just, it's so good. I'll leave a link at the end for the fried rice recipe. It's amazing. It's really, really good. Yeah, it's, as you can see, it was really easy to make, not hard. It's a lot cheaper than the beef bulgogi. I mean, I think 2 pounds of the sliced pork shoulder was like $4. So significantly cheaper. And I don't know why I waited so long to make this again. God, it's so good. It's really, really good. You have to make it. Trust me, you'll make it. You're gonna love it. And then tell me about it in the comments down below, how much you loved it. And yeah, I just want to do a shout out to everyone that's commented, that's liked it, that's been following us, that's given us shout outs when they make food. I really appreciate it. It really helps me out. It helps out this channel quite a bit. If you have any friends or family, let them know about it. Like this video, leave a comment down below, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button. I promise I'm never gonna put a recipe on here that isn't really good. Very much appreciate it. Thank you for everybody. I know it's not that many people, but the people that have done it, I really, really appreciate it. Make this, you'll love it, your family will love it, your friends will love it. Strangers, if you invited them in, they would love it. Don't invite strangers to your house. But remember, be the party food hero. I haven't eaten anything all day, and I am going to crush this as soon as I am done. Look at that, you mix it both together. Boom, boom, boom. Explosion. Oh my God, it's so good.
Be the party food hero.
So good.